Welcome to Gracefold, Daily Reflection, January 12th, 2026. Herb Emoji Reflection. When life feels quiet, God is still working and learning to trust God when you feel anxious. When life feels quiet, God is still working. There are seasons in life when everything feels unusually quiet, not peaceful quiet, but uncertain quiet. The kind of quiet where prayers seem unanswered, where days pass without clarity, and where waiting becomes heavier than action. If you are in a season like this, you are not alone. This reflection is not here to rush you forward. It is here to sit with you in the stillness. Anchor Scripture, "Be still, and know that I am God." Psalm 46 verse 10. Part 1. Why silence feels so heavy. Silence makes us uncomfortable because it removes distractions. When life slows down, our thoughts grow louder. We begin to replay conversations. We question decisions. We wonder if we missed something important. We ask ourselves, why isn't anything changing? Why does everyone else seem to be moving forward? Why does God feel distant right now? But silence does not mean abandonment. In Scripture, silence often precedes transformation. Before growth appears, there is quiet preparation. Part 2. God's work is often invisible. Much of what matters most in life happens unseen. Roots grow before branches, strength forms before confidence, faith deepens before understanding. God often works beneath the surface, shaping character, building resilience, and refining trust. What feels like nothing happening may actually be everything happening quietly. Part 3. The purpose of waiting. Waiting is one of the most difficult spiritual disciplines. We associate progress with movement, but God often associates progress with patience. Waiting teaches us to depend rather than control, to listen rather than rush, to trust rather than demand certainty. Waiting is not punishment, it is preparation. God is not delaying your life, He is developing it. Part 4. Finding grace in the ordinary. Not every season will feel meaningful while you're in it. Some seasons feel repetitive, uninspiring, quietly exhausting, yet grace often appears in ordinary moments, in steady routines, in simple prayers, in the ability to keep going even without excitement. Grace is not always dramatic. Sometimes it is simply sustaining. Part 5. Learning to be still without fear. Being still does not mean giving up. It means releasing the pressure to control outcomes. Stillness allows us to breathe again, to remember that our worth is not measured by speed, to trust that God is not in a hurry. In stillness, we remember that we are held, even when answers are delayed. God is present, grace is unfolding, and this season will not be wasted. Take a slow breath. You are exactly where you need to be, learning to trust God when you feel anxious. Anxiety doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes it arrives quietly, settling into the mind without warning. It shows up as overthinking late at night, as a tight feeling in the chest, as the urge to plan every possible outcome, just in case. You don't need to push the anxiety away. You don't need to pretend you're stronger than you feel. You only need to pause. Part 1. Why anxiety takes hold. Anxiety often comes from carrying the future before it arrives. We imagine conversations that haven't happened. We prepare for problems that may never exist. We try to protect ourselves by thinking ahead. But the mind was not designed to hold endless possibilities. When we try to control everything, we end up exhausted instead of safe. Anxiety is often the result of caring deeply, without knowing where to place that care. Part 3. Trust does not mean fear is gone. One of the greatest misunderstandings about faith is the idea that fear must disappear before trust can begin. But trust is not the absence of fear. It is choosing to move forward despite it. You can feel anxious and still be faithful. You can feel uncertain and still be trusting God. Faith is not perfection, it is persistence. Part 4. Releasing what you were never meant to carry. Some worries were never meant for your shoulders. The future, other people's decisions, outcomes you cannot control. God does not ask you to solve tomorrow today. He asks you to trust Him one moment at a time. Each time anxiety rises, you are invited to release it again. Not once, not perfectly, but gently. Part 7. Returning to trust again and again. Trust is not a single decision. It is a daily return. Some days, anxiety will resurface. That does not mean you have failed. It means you are human. Each return to trust matters. Each quiet release matters. God does not grow tired of your returning.